to keep going, treat every game like a playoff game. That's really what it is.
So when you guys talked about what went wrong, what was the consensus?
Some people said they just felt Saturday they didn't feel normal. Some people felt like weird during pregame. I'm not sure what was going on, but everybody wasn't on the same page Saturday.
Kirby mentioned that the noon start, you guys were kind of slow because of that. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
Yeah, I don't think that should never have anything to do with it. As long as you're ready to play, and I can't speak for everybody else, everybody should come ready to play no matter what time the game is.
As a running back, how hard was it to sort of deal with the rotating of offensive linemen? And does that really affect how you play and sort of approach the game?
I mean, it doesn't affect how I play. I think it affects them. Because you practice with a group of guys every week, every rep. So I think when I don't like to say a change of pace, but just some guys are more comfortable next to other guys. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an offensive lineman, so I can't really speak for them.
Yeah, and then you got a lot of 4 or 5 yard runs, but this year you guys haven't really been breaking off those longer 20, 25 yard runs. What do you think the reason for that is? Is it just more teams loading the box? Or
yeah, I think more teams loading the box, trying to take away the run and make Jake Fromm beat us, and I think Jake's going to do that.
DeAndre, you guys haven't dealt with defeat very often. I just wondered, you guys had a lot of time Saturday. How did you spend Saturday night kind of dealing with that, hanging out with family, doing whatever you can not to think about it? You able to put it out of your mind, or was it a brooding kind of night?
Man, you can't really dwell on it too long. We got a lot of football left, so everything ahead of us is everything we want ahead of us. Just no room for error.
The first thing Coach Smart told us today was that he's had a lot of players come to him to make sure today is the right kind of practice. First of all, were you one of those players, and what do you think the mood is going to be for this practice?
No, I was one of the players. As a leader, you want to try to get this team on the right path going forward, just to let everybody know that, like I said, one loss doesn't define you. Nobody likes to lose, but we'll be fine. We will.
You guys feel like that was an efficient running game Saturday?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No explosive plays, no explosive runs, really. There's a lot that goes into that.
You had a lot of explosive runs, I guess, against Kentucky last year, right? Isn't that the game you had a couple highlight-type plays?
Yeah.
What's been the issues of, obviously your numbers look good, but maybe you haven't had the big home run hit? Have you tried to think about that much?
I mean, like, teams are like putting a lot of people in the box, so it's kind of hard to, when you get past one level, it's 3 guys right there, and we're saying you can't really make too many people miss. We not do a better job of blocking people. That's all.
What's that conversation like in-game when you see it develop? How do you react and tell the alignment, hey, we need to block that or something?
Like if I see something to where I could have went somewhere else, I try to just talk to the O-line and try to get them to do a better job on the next series. And it starts with us as running backs, just being great with our vision and making sure we're getting downhill. So it's not on the offensive line, man, at all.
DeAndre, it seems like if teams are stuffed in the box, that the explosive plays are going to be there one way or the other, passing game or run game. What's kind of, if you could put your finger on it, what do you think is kind of a miss right now in that regard?
Just, I think we need to take more shots downfield, try to get the ball to our playmakers in space, whatever the coaches think that might be, I think we do a better job of that.
What about going tempo? It seems like y'all have flourished when you've done that, past season in some parts. What is it, a coach's decision not to go tempo more, or are there things going on that are limiting the ability to do that?
No, it's coach's decisions, play call, tempo, all that, it's the coaches.
Is that something y'all should do more, you think?
I think so, depending on the situation of the game and what the situation of the game is, yeah.
Have plays been getting, when you watch on TV, it does seem like plays are getting in a little bit slower, the clock's getting down. Is that something that's going on too?
That's starting with us. I think we need to be more faster, just looking to see the signal and getting lined up. That's on us as players.
Tudor, how much do you think continuity on the offensive line plays into the last game in terms of the run blocking? You guys have kind of shuffled a lot of guys in and out due to injury. Is that a factor in, you think?
I mean, I think everybody just needs to be ready when the number is called. Have faith in all them guys. Do a good job practicing hard. Just ignore their assignments. Just play hard.
How much in general is this kind of a big moment for the offense? You have 5 games of putting up big numbers, and then 1 game where it didn't, and kind of season's on the line at this point.
Yeah, we just need to get back and really just approach every game like it's our last, because really that's what it is.
When it comes to Jake and quarterbacking the game, what's his veto power like, and how much are you talking with him during the game, trying to change things up?
He's very smart. Knows what defense is going to do kind of before they do it. Just everybody had a bad game. Everybody has a bad game. It is what it is. Just try to keep him level-headed. Tell him I love him. It's not his fault at all.
Down the last 3 games, you've had a lot of carries. We've kind of gotten spoiled. You breaking 40, 50, 60-yard runs. You haven't hit the home run lately. What's kept you in check, I guess, or kept you contained?
I need to do a better job breaking more tackles, stuff like that. He can't put it on nobody else. People load the box. You can't really make that excuse. You got to break more tackles.
When you go back, have you gone back and when you look, do you look for different